welcome back, my sweet old friends. If you are new here, welcome, and if you have been here for a while but haven't seen me around a bit, it's because I've been in a new place. As you can see, my surroundings are very different, and it is bloody amazing to not be in my living room to make content. I have my own room right now, and as you can see, I've been starting to fill the walls with some art and things that I've collected along the way. This one right here is one of my mate's pieces that I've had sitting in my cupboard for so long and haven't had anywhere to put it. This one right here is another one of my mate's pieces that I bought off him when I was in England 10 years ago. 10 years ago. I had it on a wall at one place and now it is back up on my wall and I absolutely love it. And this one right here, you should all know what that is. That is my Ramfire. That is my Louvetar. That is my big boy. Let's go. And I'm going to fill up, probably up here, down along the bottom here, the other side. That's going to be full eventually once I get myself some more Louvetars and the plates, and you know how it is. I just got to stack them with those big boys, my favorites. But getting on to what we're going to be talking about today, and I know I'm a few days late because everything moves so fast in this realm, but I'm going to go over the May review and May leak that Illuvium has posted and just go across some of the things that are in this video. It is an absolutely fire video. I do love watching these every month, but I feel like this one is in particular just that much better. I think as we are getting closer, they're getting better. Obviously, that is how it's supposed to be. It's because they are refining those little things. They are making things just pop that little bit more. Just that little bit more pop. And by golly gosh, is it exciting. And it has absolutely killed me the last 2 weeks. 3 weeks, whatever it is, I have not been able to play the game, and I've been watching all you guys making content, catching alluvials, and just doing everything that I wanted to be doing right now. It's hard for me to find time to play, but just when I definitely can't play at all, it sucked. But anyway, let's go and have a look at this video. I'm going to pop it up in the background. I'll pause it here and there, and we'll talk about a few things that I do see, because there are some juicy things coming through, and sometimes in this video, it does pop through very fast. It is the highest of highest quality videos, though. Props to Illuvium. They kill it every time with their content. Let's get into it. Alrighty, here we go. There is some music in the background done by Benjamin H. Ford, Wandering the Open Sky. Hopefully it's not too loud behind you on this video. It should just be enough to tickle your fancy. Get those ears just remeding-ding, getting into the flow state. And as we all know, these lynxes just are knocked out of the park. It's funny, they thought that they were going down an easy line, making like 24 of the same sort of animal, but each one of them has such intricate detail in the fur, the eyes, the limbs, and just it amazes me every time I see these things. And then over to the penguin line. Right, good old Slappin', I think this one is. He is a cheeky little devil. The Monkeya line, I think it's Monkeya. Don't come at me because I get the names wrong. Just don't come at me. Alright? It's really hard to remember all these names when I'm not playing all the time. When I've had 3 weeks off and I play other games on top, just leave it how it is. Obviously, we're looking at some IZ levels right now. This right here, I fucking froth. Seriously, I know we don't get this outlook on the Illuvium Zero game, but wouldn't it be cool to input your character into your Illuvium Zero land and run around with it like this? Because obviously, all these assets are done at the right scale. So wouldn't that be sick? You drop down into your Illuvium Zero land and get to just run around. You might be able to go and interact with things and do stuff, whatever, like down a track. It would be pretty cool. But just as something to do. Like, just to see the scale of this, run around the roads that you made for absolutely no reason, and just have a bit of a play. I know people wouldn't do it that much, but I don't think it would be that hard to implement because all of these assets are actually properly built. It's not just done as a top-down view. It is a full 3D product that has been made from scratch, like all of the rest of the games. But let's keep going nonetheless. It is just fire. Look at that. Take me there. This looks like it is the visions for the hollow where you can put your alluvials that you found in IZ into like a little statue kind of thing. And then these emotes. Like, seriously, how many emotes are they up to now? They literally pump them out like no tomorrow, and they are super cool. Like, the little play effect that you get onto them, I know we haven't found any lore yet, but you're starting to get a little bit of an insight into the feelings and emotions that these different alluvials are going to reflect in-game. And these ones with the little holographic on the outside, seriously, I will continually clap every time because they are fire. These, it, it just ceases to amaze me how much in depth there is going to be and how many things there is going to be to collect. Like from armor, like we've got here, to the borders that we had just then, and even these are just like overlays for the existing armor. We've seen the armor so much consistently, but this just takes them to another level. I'm guessing that's a shield on top, cybernetic vest, stage 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, it starts to get a little bit bigger over time, as they should. They come a little bit more in depth as we go through the stages. You got to have it looking just that little bit better as we get to stage 3. It happens in all games, and I think they're just knocking it out of the park. These different weapons look good, shields, gauntlets, like they're going really fast right now. But as you can see, it's just a lot of different armors, and then the Mozarts. This is my favorite Mozart. Well, it's not Mozart, it's Bach or Chopin or whatever it is. I can't, again, don't come at me for getting these names wrong. That's not on me. That's on them for making them so hard. No. But I really like this shape, and the way that he does what he does is just exactly what I do. I'm more of an attacker. Just get in, get the job done, and get out of there. I know a lot of people like to play their own way, and that's why I love that you can pick your own drone. We have seen these Dokas for a long time in this sort of realm, but it looks like they've just tweaked it that little bit more, so you get that flick, the floating bit of earth here, and just how pristine everything looks. The shine on the eyes, the fur, mwah, literally a chef's kiss. This dash line, before we got all the alluvials, when we had that original 50 or so that we had the first time that we got the survival mode, Umber was one of my favorites and will still be one of my favorites for so long. It's based on the Tasmanian tiger, which is from Australia, where I am from, obviously, if you don't catch this accent. But again, they're just getting these fully refined. Like, we'll stop that there. Look at the little shield things, or just the little overlays that they have on his paws there. All of the different types of the links have their own things, so you can distinguish them as quickly as possible. You don't want to be going and clicking on all of those in an arena battle and just wasting time seeing what your opponents put down. You need to be able to visually see, look at that. That's the Scion one because he has a thing on his head and it bursts out like that. Here's the armor one because he has armor. I think this change when it come in was one of the biggest changes and gone all cutesy on me. Like, seriously, if this is not a pet that you want to have at home, leave. The two different colored eyes, a little ball in its head, and it is just one of the cutest things. I actually seen a photo of one of these, like what this is based off. They are an amazing animal just to begin with. And then what Illuvium has done with this, and I can't wait to actually play with the, I think it's the poodle moth or whatever it is, and the dropping bombs. This obviously still has a lot of time and effort that needs to go into it, but the fundamentals are there. And then what we've seen in the last couple of slides, and get it to this stage right here, it's not far off. It doesn't take that much longer. This, it's got a skirt on, or a dress, or a cape, or whatever it is. But I love that. I love that. It's not like an armor that you wear in the arena. It's just clothing. Clothing. I even forgot that that's what you should be doing. This looks super weird. It looks like they're just trying to go through a hole to come out the end. Boom. Boom. You see that? You see this? That's Tiger. Tiger Boreal. It's not far away. I know we will not have it at the start when we first get into the game. But look at it. I know it is blocky and just not there. But this is at that 80 to 90%, I would guess, hazarded a guess. That means that I would say within the 6 months of release, we could possibly look at it playing here. I don't know any insider information. I'm just going off what I've seen in the past and how quickly Illuvium works. This is where it will come from. I love these little boosters in Abyssal Basin. I'm pretty sure it is. I didn't know what they were. I jumped on one and just skyrocketed in. Like, it makes movement so much easier. Grocko, I think it is a beast. I don't know why these ones aren't as polished. Obviously, the foe is still like getting polished and getting everything done. Boom, right here. Yes, I love the gun. But who doesn't want to use a bow and arrow? You know what would be really cool? If you could mount one of your alluvials right around with the crossbow. Sorry, crossbow. With your bow and arrow, and then shoot from the back of your Illuvium. Guys, there's a bit of an idea for you if I haven't thought about it. I'm pretty sure we've thought about it. You've thought about everything. Looks like we've just got a bit of an overboard that is coming out and going through a few upgrades that have been put in here. This is amazing. This just looks like the arena, but this background, I'm guessing that it's just a level that you can unlock, and I really, really like that. It's pretty cool. This is a sick overlay. Like, they're literally into that point that I was talking about. They're thinking about the little nuances that are going to make this world pop. Can you see what we can see there? Tell me about it. What is it? What can you see? Just had to check myself then to make sure that I've been calling these the right ones. But I'm pretty sure that I did. The last one was Halcyon Sea, and this one is Tiger Boreal. This one looks like an absolute bonkers level. Like, look how high that is. Obviously, where we are right now, Brightland Steps is really, really high. But supposedly, if you start here and fall all the way to the bottom of the map, it is like a minute fall or something. Like, it is an absolutely absurd height that you go from to get to the bottom. I just can't believe how big and how amazing these levels are. Again, we've got another docker there just doing his thing. And then we're coming into the last bit here, which I think is just looking out over the ocean, just looking at that pristine waters. There is no sea level rising here by the looks of it. Does look like we've got a few waves, and I remember when Grant was first playing with the waves, we wanted to make him do a tidal wave. It would be pretty cool if they could do tidal waves just to put a little bit of danger into the game. But yeah, there you have it. There's a little quick review on that May update. I'm going to have videos coming in thick and fast. Maybe not thick and fast, but I'm going to aim for 1 to 2 a week, maybe with some streams. Don't hold me to it because I don't answer to anyone but myself and the time that I have. But if you do like what I'm talking about, and if there's anything you would like me to hear about, let me know and I will get to it eventually. But that is it for today, and I'll see you soon.